Cold weather in some parts of America is not just a season that comes and goes. In certain states, it is a way of life. Temperatures stay below freezing for months. Snow falls again and again until it covers roads, homes, and entire towns. Strong winds sweep across open land and turn already cold days into something even harder to face. In these places, winter is more than weather. It is a daily challenge. The United States has every kind of climate. Some states enjoy warm beaches, others have dry deserts. But there are states where the cold is stronger than anywhere else. These states are shaped by their northern location, by tall mountains, and by wide plains that let icy winds travel without end. The result is winters that are long, dark, and bitterly cold. In this video, we will count down the top 10 coldest states in the United States. You will learn which states face the harshest winters, how their geography and climate shape daily life, and how people living there make it through months of freezing weather. Some states will be exactly what you expect. Others may surprise you with just how extreme their winters can be. By the end, you will see which places in America are the coldest of all, and how life in these states is shaped by snow, ice, and endless winter. Before we begin, press the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can always discover more videos that explore the hidden sides of life across the United States. Now that we have seen how cold weather shapes life in America, let us begin our countdown of the 10 coldest states in the United States. At number 10 is New Hampshire. This small state is known for its freezing winters, especially in the north. Mount Washington is one of the coldest spots in the entire country, with some of the lowest average temperatures and strongest winds ever recorded. Snow covers much of the state for months at a time, and icy air makes daily life challenging. Roads become slippery, heating costs rise, and people must prepare well for the cold. Yet winter also brings activities like skiing, snowboarding, and ice climbing that attract many visitors each year. For locals, winter is not just a season, but a part of their daily routine. Number 9 is Vermont. Winters here are long, snowy, and very damp. The northern region, known as the Northeast Kingdom, is especially bitter, with temperatures staying far below freezing. Heavy snowfall covers towns and villages, creating long stretches of icy weather that can last into spring. Despite the challenges, Vermont is famous for its ski resorts, cozy small towns, and maple sugar shacks that welcome both residents and tourists. Life slows down in winter, but people adapt by building strong traditions around the cold. The state's beauty under snow makes it a unique winter destination. At number 8 is Idaho. High mountain ranges and elevated terrain give this state very cold winters. In rural mountain areas, temperatures often stay well below freezing for weeks, and snow piles up to dangerous levels. The season can last well into spring, forcing communities to plan carefully with supplies, heating, and snow clearing. Still, Idaho's cold weather is part of its charm, offering skiing, snowboarding, and mountain adventures for those who love winter sports. The natural landscapes are stunning under heavy snow, but daily life in smaller towns requires true preparation and resilience. Number 7 is Wisconsin. The state's location next to the Great Lakes makes winters here long and intense. Lake effect snowstorms often blanket cities and towns in deep snow, while icy winds make the air feel even colder than the thermometer shows. Average winter temperatures stay below freezing for months, which affects transportation, schools, and daily routines. Still, Wisconsin turns winter into a time of community and fun. Ice fishing, snowmobiling, and winter festivals bring people together across the state. Residents embrace the cold as part of their identity, proving that winter life can also be full of tradition and pride. At number 6 is Montana. Known as Big Sky Country, Montana faces long, freezing winters that shape both rural and mountain communities. The high Rockies are covered in heavy snow, and the valleys often experience wind chills that make the cold feel unbearable. In eastern Montana, temperatures sometimes drop to -30 degrees or lower, leaving farms and ranches struggling to keep animals and supplies safe. Small towns often deal with isolation when storms cut off roads for days at a time. Yet, Montana's landscapes under snow are breathtaking, and winter sports like skiing and snowboarding are an important part of life here. Number 5 is Minnesota, which is often called the icebox of America. The town of International Falls is one of the coldest places in the lower 48 states, with average winter temperatures staying well below freezing. Snow blankets the ground for months, and bitter winds sweep across the more than 10,000 lakes. In some places, temperatures have dropped below -60 degrees, making daily survival a serious challenge. Residents depend on reliable heating systems, warm clothing, and community support to endure the season. Yet, Minnesota embraces its identity with winter carnivals, ice fishing tournaments, and strong traditions built around the cold. At number 4 is Maine. As the northeastern tip of the country, Maine feels the full force of cold air from Canada and storms from the Atlantic Ocean. The state is hit by powerful nor'easters that bring heavy snow and dangerous winds. Northern areas like Aroostook County remain frozen for months at a time, with temperatures that stay well below freezing. Many small towns face long isolation as roads become buried under snow. Even so, Mainers adapt by turning to winter activities such as skiing, snowshoeing, and ice fishing. Winter is harsh, but it is also central to Maine's culture and traditions. Number 3 is Wyoming. This high-elevation state is home to some of the coldest recorded temperatures in the continental United States. Towns like Moran have seen extreme lows below -60 degrees, making Wyoming one of the harshest winter states. Snowstorms can last for days, and open plains allow icy winds to sweep across the land without barriers. Ranchers, farmers, and families must prepare well for these severe winters. At the same time, Wyoming's quiet, snowy landscapes create a kind of beauty that locals value. Winter here is both a challenge and a way of life, shaping how people live and work year after year. At number 2 is North Dakota. This state has one of the lowest average annual temperatures in the entire country. Its flat land allows icy winds from Canada to travel freely across the plains, creating a wind chill that makes the air feel even colder. Winters here are long and severe, with temperatures often dropping well below zero. Snowstorms and blizzards can strike suddenly and shut down entire towns. Communities prepare with stockpiles of food, fuel, and strong heating systems to survive. Life in North Dakota is shaped by endurance and resilience as families learn to adapt to some of the toughest winters in America. Finally, at number 1 is Alaska. It is by far the coldest state in the United States, and no other state comes close. Winters are not only freezing but also extremely long, with some areas remaining below freezing for most of the year. Record lows have reached -80 degrees, among the coldest temperatures ever seen in North America. Some towns in Alaska experience polar nights, where the sun does not rise for weeks during winter. Daily life here is built around adapting to the extreme cold, with traditions that focus on survival, community, and respect for the frozen land. At the same time, Alaska's snowy mountains, wildlife, and northern lights make it one of the most unique and beautiful places on Earth. We have now counted down the 10 coldest states in the United States. From New Hampshire in New England to Alaska in the far north, each state shows how winter shapes daily life in different ways. For some, cold means frozen lakes, heavy snow, and endless heating bills. For others, it creates beauty, adventure, and traditions that bring people together. These states prove that cold weather is not just about temperature. It is about how people adapt and build their lives around the challenges of winter. As we saw, Some states face icy winds from the Great Lakes, others deal with mountain snow, and Alaska stands apart with the most extreme cold in the country. Yet no matter how harsh the climate, people in these states continue to live, work, and even celebrate the season. Cold weather becomes part of their story and part of their identity. If you enjoyed learning about the coldest states in the country, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you will never miss new videos that explore more hidden stories and surprising facts about life across America.